Here's a little practice you can do first thing in the morning from your bed. So come onto your back, use a pillow or a cushion underneath your head, and we're just going to see how our spines feel this morning. So one knee towards an armpit and the other one can follow. And as you squeeze the knees in, maybe the tail lifts a little bit. And then you can release the hands to the knees and just straighten the arms. I really like the exhale as we squeeze in, and the inhale because we've made room for it with the arms straight. So we can just do that something like 5 times. And just get a gauge how your back receives this. Lower back people, you might be quite stiff, tight, tender, so just do what you can. And then we'll bring the feet onto the bed, take them apart, and your arms can just flop to the sides. And we're just going to let the knees go in the same direction and then bring them back up and take them the other way. This is a bit more for the hips. So I like to breathe out when the knees are on the bed, breathe in as we change. A really nice opening for the pelvis. Also helps the lower back again, maybe down the thighs, you feel it down the thighs. And you can take this as far as you want. I quite like to lift the buttock and the hip on one side, but that might not work for your body, so please stick with what's good for you. Bring the knees back in, hold the knees, and then this time circling the knees. Same thing, inhale with the arms straight and then exhale when they come to you. And I don't get het up about how many times I'm going one way, how many times I'm going the other. I tend to go with a feeling. And then one leg can settle back on the bed and the other leg can go straight up in the air. Now I've got my hands around the back of the leg. Maybe you want to do that or leave the arms out to the sides. So circle the ankle. You can take a good look at the movement that you can make here, and there's likely to be noises. I don't know if you just heard that crack. That's a morning sound. So circling around both ways. And now I'm going to bring the hands onto my belly and push the heel to the ceiling, put the back of the pelvis down. And I feel that waking up the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, and even the calves if you bring your toes towards your knee. So maybe point and flex here and feel the movement in the back of the leg come on and go off. It's really nice to let the body wake up in its own time and to not rush into things. Okay, so let's do the same on the other side. Heel up, back of the pelvis goes down. I'm holding the back of my leg. Oh, more sounds. Clicking one way, circling one way, sorry. The clicks are in the circles. And then back the other way. And I'm just making an observation this morning. This ankle feels a bit stiffer than the other one. And I might want to consider that when I go about my day. And then hands on the tummy, toes towards the knee, heel up, pelvis down. Oh, and it fires up all those muscles in the back of the leg. And maybe point and flex so I can go in and out of that. Feels nice. Okay, so we're going to get the lower body moving together, and it will also introduce movement into and strength into the core. Arms away from you, knees in, legs zipped together. So I'm going to breathe in here, and through the exhale, I'm pushing my legs towards the ceiling. The abdominal drops because the breath is coming out. And then inhale again, heels down to the buttocks, bent knees. Breathe out, reach, press. I can also feel my thigh muscles working here. And you can make this as strong, as powerful as you want, or as relaxed as you want. I think I'll do this one and then one more. So, come onto your hands and knees. So, knees apart, hands slightly in front of your shoulders. So we'll take an in-breath and let the spine dip. And as we breathe out, we can push the bed away, hands push down, back arches. So this is opening up the vertebra in the spine, front and back. And it can feel really nice maybe to take the hips back to the heels. And we start to integrate this upper body movement with the lower body movements we were doing a moment ago. And then here, maybe go sideways across your bed, hook your feet over the edge and tuck them up so that there's a bit of a hold, there's a bit of a strength in the legs. Now I'm going to bring the elbows wider than my shoulders. So like a cobra, but much more soft and delicate, coming up with the inhale. Down as you breathe out. Now you can make this movement really tiny if you've got, a sore back or you're tending to an issue in your back. The thing here is not to push. It's to sense and feel and respond in a way that your body really wants you to. And morning practices are a way to really tap into how you're feeling on a day-to-day basis before your day has begun. Okay, come on to hands and knees again. Now, maybe cross-legged here, if that's good for you. If your bed is really squishy, you feel you're collapsing back, then grab something to go underneath the sit bones. You might also prefer to sit on the edge of the bed and have your feet on the ground. So a nice vertical spine here. Just really taking a moment to feel the lift, but also to be grounded in the sit bones. We're just going to do a little twist. But first of all, we'll breathe in, reach all the way up, let the fingertips touch. And then as you breathe out, one hand to the opposite knee, and the other hand can just go behind you a little bit. Doesn't have to go all the way around, just out the back. And next in-breath, again, lift up, and then change that to the other side. So I wouldn't grab the knee and pull on it. It's just a touch of the hand to the knee so that we are not forcing ourselves into this twist. We're allowing the body to find its natural twist here. And then this time, as the hands go up, palms can come together and bring the hands in front of your heart. Settle into this upright position, but in a relaxed way. If you want to, you can release your hands to your knees. And just a moment with yourself, just breathe. And I know the mind is a busy thing. It likes to get you going in the morning. It likes to get you thinking about what you're going to do during the day. But just right now, it's a moment or two. Maybe give yourself 10 breaths to sit here and follow your breath so that you stay in your body. So you come out of your mind, down into your body, and our nervous systems really love that. It helps us relax and remain calm and in our center. Okay, bring your hands together in prayer position in front of the heart. Take a moment to be grateful for something. Was there something in your body that felt really good to move and change and let the night rest leave so that you're energized, ready for your day? When you're ready, lift your chin, lift your focus, and take that into your day.